Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to RimWorld, where the Grey Skunk Rebby have just raided us and we've just completed nutrient-based research. We do need some warm clothes and to figure out the tattered apparel that we have, but Bertha should be taking care of that tomorrow when she wakes up after, recovering from the raid. She does also have, I believe, what was it, inspired creativity at the moment? Something. It's inspired something. Inspired creativity. So, with that inspired creativity, Bertha should be able to make some fairly lovely gear for us. We've got a few injuries here. Archer and Zeetwig recovering mildly from the cheeky attack that we just endured, but they should be A-OK as soon as Levy gets around to fixing them with Levy's glorious haircut. Oh, interesting. What are you wearing? Okay, you're totally fine. I didn't see that happen. When did Levy manage to get that? Or did Levy always have that and I just didn't spot it? Maybe that's the case. Anyway, let's crack on here. Jeffer is doing the needful and getting some much needed cremation underway. The other thing I think we should do, and I forgot to do it last time because there were some distracting things, but let's get a colonist statue. I didn't need to do that. I could have just turned this back up one, because I think that Skatey needs to be entered into the Garden of Heroes. I think that that's the fair thing to do. Skatey did sadly get lost last episode in a tragic Lynx attack, but I think if we honour Skatey with a proper commemoration, then that is the way to go. Jeffrey and Levy also hooked up. Now, what was suggested, and I'm kind of vibing this, what was suggested is that I could say, let's copy Jeff's schedule and paste it onto Levy so they can work at the same time and go to bed at the same time. And let's also put Bertha onto a schedule as well. Bertha, you're not a night owl, are you? No. Okay, that's fine. You are eccentric, though. Naturally scientifically inclined, research speed 115%, but intellectual at 0. So as a result, it's probably going to be relatively pointless unless we stick Bertha on that completely permanently. But I'd rather Bertha be doing crafting stuff for us, to be brutally honest. I think that that's a much better use of Bertha's time. It was also mentioned that it might not be a bad idea to consider getting, because of the perfectionist trait here, getting Archer to do a bunch of construction, because perfectionist... strives for perfection. They will naturally produce better quality products at the expense of time. However, making a low quality product will upset them. Additionally, they may very rarely quit a project mid-attempt if they don't like the direction that it's going in. With 4 construction, I don't think I'm really vibing that, and I'd really prefer for Archer to be super focusing on the research at this particular point in time. One other suggestion that I do like the sound of is I'll pop training at 3. It's not going to happen yet because we've still got research at 2, but eventually we may see a little bit of that. And one other thing that I thought of is this here stockpile. I'm going to clear all from that, and we're just going to set this to hay. Because I would like to have some hay there for our donkey donk, to make sure that the donkey has, it has some good food that it can get to in a rather quick and easy way. And finally, let's go with furniture, and I would like a shelf that can go right here, and another one next to it with a little gap, or maybe the other next one should be down like here, sort of. And yes, I know that this is a 2-player game and that 3 chairs is kind of silly, but there was an extra chair there. I thought maybe, someone could watch and be like the judge. Maybe it'll be like the tennis referee, and it'll be like a really high chair, and they can just sit up and just call out the game. Fault. Double fault. Physical challenge. Anyway. Devers is having a shoot frenzy. That's very nice. Okay. I mean, it doesn't help. How are you doing at the moment? Smoke leaf dependence, right. Serious pain. You're doing okay, though, huh? He's doing okay. So let's just keep an eye on this. If this gets back up to, like if he starts to look a little bit wonky again, we'll feed him another smoke leaf joint. And, yeah, hopefully we can keep him sort of just under control. Just under control. Let's see. Who have we got cruising around that can build this out for me? Actually, well, let's just go ahead and do this one first. I want to make this one smoke leaf joints and tick. And so that way we can have the smoke leaf joints here because this is usually where they enjoy them. And then this one, once complete, if you'd like to prioritize that for me, Hum Sneaky, just get that out of the way. I'm going to make this one. So instead of dropping the meals on the floor, we'll actually put them into a shelf. So let's go meals and let's go, I think it was important that this one was. Yes, it was. And let's delete that stockpile zone. It's just going to be a little bit neater than having them sitting on the floor. But not those. Yes, simple. Yes, fine. And then eventually we're going to get lavish. Once we sort of stabilize and get things cracking, it'll be good. It'll be good. There you go. Jeffrey and Levy having a sleep together. Fantastic. They should enjoy that. And, I mean, let's see. What are the needs here? Yes. Yeah. Great. Yes. Decent bedroom. Restless times 0. We've got to worry about that. And there's a few other bits and bobs there that are bad, but, you know, nothing terrible. I'm pretty happy with the progress that these two are making. They're looking pretty happy. I mean, not super happy, it's got to be said. Everyone's kind of middle of the road at the moment. We're struggling to, like, give people the amazing, wonderful things that would make them amazingly happy, but it's okay. All right, so what else we got out here? We've got a squirrel that's been incapacitated somehow. Oh, I see. It's managed to get into some booze that's there. Well, we may as well finish it off while it's lying there. It'll be like a marinated squirrel. Marinated with some lovely, booze, like a coq au vin or something like that. Zeetwig, good stuff. Well, let's get digging. We've still got tattered apparel and some minor break risks. Bertha, are you getting to work doing things? Viewing art, okay. How are we doing for cloth and that sort of thing? I think last time I checked, yeah, there's a good amount of cloth there. Sadly, cloth doesn't really make good warm clothing, but for shirts and things, it should be good. So how are we looking here? Yes, this is all good. Now, here's the tricky part. Tattered apparel on Devers of the form of cloth tribal wear, right? So this cloth tribal wear is at 47%, 72, 78. So actually what I'm going to do is go, pause this, 1 per colonist plus X, where X is 1, X is minus 99, X is 1, okay? And then details, counter-equipped, yes, and close. Then let's copy and paste, right? So now we can make 1 extra. We do have 1 spare pair of pants and 1 spare shirt down here, and 1 spare parka, actually 2 spare parkas. I'm sorry, a cow wool parka? Oh no, you do get woolly cows, don't you? All right, well let's just carry on then. Then in here we've already got something set up to recycle anything that's below. I'll make it 50 hit points. So anything that's below 50 is counted as tattered, and then this one should be tainted apparel. Yes, tainted, non-clean, yes, bio-coded, etc. Close. So here's the plan. In our assignment, anything, edit. I'm going to allow people to wear anything until it drops to 49 hit points. Once it hits 49 hit points, everyone's going to go, this is gross, I don't want to wear this anymore. And they're going to take it off. So Devers, once Devers is done hauling rice and things, what I'm hoping to see is that Devers is going to take off this tribal, yep, there we go. So there it's been removed. So Devers is now technically naked, which is not what we want. But Devers should now go and grab a shirt and something like that. So where are you, Devers? You've gone to bed. Okay, well, that's fine. Tomorrow, I expect Devers to go and grab some new clothing in the form of some 72% cloth pants. They're not great. That's a parka. That's a parka. Parka. Oh, here's another button-down shirt on the way. So Bertha's going to crack that out. Once Bertha has cracked that out, then I'm assuming that old Devers is going to come and get that. What is it? Panthera fur. That's pretty cool. I'd be happy with a panther fur shirt. I think that'd be pretty boss. That's the sort of thing that, you bust it out in the club and people are going to be like, whoa, what's this guy all about? Bertha is no longer inspired. That's a bit of a shame. Zitwig, no. Devers, hauling rice. Okay. I was very much, oh no, there is a fox fur button-down shirt here. Interesting. Okay. So let's just keep an eye on things. I'm sure that we should see pants, button-down shirt. Okay, I'm sure what we're going to see is Devers come through and grab some fresh gear at some point, but I don't think it's really wise for us to sit here and stare at this permanently because, quite frankly, it's a bit silly. Wait, what's Zitwig wearing that's forced gear? The Guardian armor? Yeah. I'll leave that as forced for now. And let's not worry about it too much. Now, Archer, are you back on the tools, my friend? You are. That is very good to see. I'd very much like to make another one of these. Hello, sailor. Yes. Tag all of that, please. Oh, there's only, probably these 4. That's a bit disappointing, but I'll take it. Oh, only 3. Oh, man. Okay, well, that's fine. What is Zitwig's mining skill? 9.53. Excellent. How are you feeling at the moment? Package survival meal is complete. Oh, yes. Okay, here is what we're going to do. Now, I am going to... we're going to cancel the pemmican here. And the carnival fine meal we can't really afford at the moment. So, let's go ahead and add package survival meal. And I'm going to do that until X, where X is... Let's say X per colonist, where X is... 5 or 6. Copy and link. How long has that been? Oh no, because I rebuilt that. That's fine. Right. So yeah, I think having a stack of package survival meals is going to be good. And let's go into back into here, and I'm going to edit lavish, right? And I'm going to say that does not include package survival meals. Unless we really need it to. And then no corpses and ideally no raw resources and ideally that sort of stuff is fine. So raw food, no. Raw resources, no. Close. Right? So that's our lavish restriction. Then let's edit. Let's manage food restrictions and create a new one. We're going to call that... raiding, and when you're raiding, we're going to clear all, and you're allowed to eat. Let's see, packaged. You're going to be able to eat pemmican, which doesn't seem to be here anywhere. Pemmican, there you go. And then let's say berries, because they're going to be foraging whilst they're out and about. And yeah, that should be fine. That should do the trick. So ideally, what we're going to do is over the next little while, we're going to stockpile as many packet survival meals as we can. We probably won't need all of them, but you know what? It's best to get as many as we can to make sure that we've always got some standing by. So here's machining underway, and we can start disassembling some mechanoids. Zitwig heading out to do a bit more mining. Although we'll just have to, this is a bit of a roll the dice exercise here. Digging this out. It is also a risk, we could get a bug attack in here, but quite frankly, I'm not really super duper worried about a bug attack all the way over there. We can probably deal with that. What are we going to do, though, about bolstering the defenses down here? What I could do is have a secondary line of stuff here, so that we have our melee people here, and then a secondary line down here of firing positions. And I think if I were to do that, well, I could do like this, and then 2, and then 3, right? And then let's have some sandbags as well. So like we can put 3 shooters, and I'm thinking about like Archer, Humsneaky, and Jeffer, right? So I could set them up there, there and there. So they've got full cover when they're behind the slate wall, and then they can step out and they're behind cloth sandbags. Back over here, this is where people like Zeetwig and Mad Hatter are going to be, and they're going to be doing the sort of, you know, taunting and tanking of people that are coming for us, bro. What's out on the map food-wise? Let's see. There is some elk, hare, an ibex doe, and a warg. I feel like murdering the warg might not be a bad idea. I'm just going to put that out there. It might not be a bad idea to get that warg eliminated sooner rather than later, because if we... Oh, and we better start working on this dude, hey? Let's recruit him. He's got a resistance of 20, which is not the greatest. Should we give him an actual bed? You know what? I'm feeling generous here. I'm feeling generous. First of all, I feel like he shouldn't have a door through into Humsneaky's room. That seems like a bit of a silly thing. Second of all, I'll cut those out, but you know what? Let's go ahead and have a zone and build roof area, and let's have a roof over this pond. That feels like a fun idea. We've already got these here thingy-doobies, and we're close to things here, so we might need another one, like, maybe here on the walkway. But aside from that, I think we should be able to roof this whole section over, and then we can maybe move the funeral pyre out there. That might be fun. And the other thing for temperature I was thinking about is I want to have a hearth here in the main room. And it can be, I guess, here, or do we want to tuck it up into the corner? Or let's reinstall this into the corner, and then we'll have the hearth somewhere here. So Jeff, could you do that for me? Thank you. And then temperature, hearth. Ooh, it's going to be, oh, this is going to be pretty. Like this. And I think that to make this the best, I think we need some floors, and I think those floors need to be something cool. Jade bricks, jade smooth. I mean, not jade, obviously. Diamond tiles. Alternating tiles. Diamond tiles feels good. So let's go with slate. Let's go with slate, and we'll just do that around the hearth. And that way it should look pretty cool. Pretty cool. We have revealed an area which is nicked too exciting. I think it's probably, you know, just a tiny little nubbin of stuff, so nothing exciting there. Don't need to worry about it terribly. And then finally, when we get this roofed in, so let's have a look at our roofing here. That's looking pretty good. Let's see if we can have another one of these. Like if we put one there, we're going to be missing some. Ideally, it needs to kind of go right here, huh? So we can do it if we just... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's just do one right here. It'll use like a piece of wood to make a bridge. And then we'll put it in. And then once that's done, we can go ahead and do a little cheeky, thank you, bish bash bosh through there. And that way we can seal off this back door, which I think is probably logical. So we can make the prison a little bit more stable. Yeah, no, that's fine. And then if we put another big fire out here, it'll hopefully help to boost the overall temperature throughout the entire base. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Why would you think I know what I'm doing? So let's go temperature. Do we want to do another fire, or do we want to move the funeral pyre out here? I think the funeral pyre is good. That way we can do the cremation of people. And then minus 27. Wow. And unroofed in here now. Okay. Let's make sure that we've got a roof section there. Okay, great. And then Zeta's. No. Okay, Bertha, you do construction, right? No. All right, Humsneaky, could you come and just build this tiny little section of roof area here, because the base is currently unroofed and people will get upset if we don't fix that. And then I guess all we need to, yeah, see, That looks great. Hang on, let's turn off this green tinge. That's going to look really good when it's done. Let's see if we can force someone's hand on that. Actually, maybe... What quality is this going to be, I wonder? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We'll do a cheeky. We'll see what Archer's going to be like. As a perfectionist, I'm going to put Archer on Construct at level 9, so that when I want to force Archer to make something, I can. So let's get Archer to come up and work on this. It's going to take a little bit longer than normal, but hopefully, with the perfectionist trait... Oh. Okay, it doesn't have a build quality, that's fine. Okay, well, never mind. I tried, y'all, I tried. Okay, so this is all happening. I think that out here, first of all, did that next statue of colonist come through? Not yet, not by the looks of it, unless I'm blind, which is, that's been known to happen. This guy's being worked on, that's fine. And what's the temperature in here now? It is currently 15, 16 degrees. So this isn't pumping out as much heat as I was hoping it was going to. But it looks jolly good, doesn't it? At least the bedrooms are all good temperature with the exception of this one. But like 16 degrees indoors is not too bad. I mean, where I am at the moment, that's what it's currently like in my house, so that's not too bad. It's 50% lit out here. Mana drain, no worries. It's 50% lit. Let's plant some bluebells. Oh shit! Hey, let's plant some bluebells out here, and then we can use this as like an indoor fishing morning and apiary. We'll put a beehive out here once we've researched it. Won't that be great? Yeah. And then, hang on, wait a minute. Let's go with some tilled soil as well. Like that. Okay, good. It's not overriding the tiles that are there. I was worried it was going to, but it looks like it's smart enough to realize that tiles are less preferable than tilled soil, so that's good. That's good. And just a few little tweaks and tunes here and there, just a few little bits and bobs. And this base is feeling really good. I'm really loving this. Oh, this is done. I've already done the smirklet there. That's fine. Although this is normal, and this should be set to important. And this one needs to be set to important, and it is. Mad Hatter's viewing some art. Oh, you guys. It feels good. We've even had a free dough up here, which we can butcher up. Just keeping on top of things. Very nice, very nice. How we looking? What's that? An eel. Okay. This is looking good. I'd love to tap that, but let's worry about that at a later date. A Manhunter pack. Okay, this is a problem. Of bears. Right. Zeetwig. And who else is out here? Bertha. You guys need to get back into the base El Pronto. Who else is outside? No one, but looks of it. Good. Okay. And then everyone else who's in here, let's just recruit them all up right now, with the exception of Levy and Debbie. Let's get them all recruited and down to here. And I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. So, yep. And then Archer. And then I think it was Hum Sneaky that had the machine pistol, so let's put Hum Sneaky there. And then Zeetwig, you need to get there, that's correct. And Mad Hatter there. And then Bertha, you can get out your bearded axe, please. And then get over to here. Now, how are we doing? We're doing good. Yep. And hey, Zetas, where you at? Oh, you're there. Okay. And Bertha's already back. Okay, good. We are okay. Here come 3 bears. And I do have to say that I'm mildly worried about this. Bears can be a bit worrying, but with the firing line at the bottom here, maybe we're going to be okay. We've still got the tilled soil, but is it actually doing things? Yeah, walk speed 26%. That's fine. Well, Jeff, you couldn't have picked a better time. Hang on. You need to come here. You need to go there. And you need to go there, and you need to go there, because I'm looking, like, this is short-range weapon, medium-range weapon, long-range weapon. This is the way to do it. This is the way. Come at me, bears. Okay, so they're going to come through. They're going to lock onto these guys. Then they're going to get peppered by these guys. And then Zeetwig. Ooh. Okay, anyone we're worried about is Zeetwig's problem. Boom. Great stuff. And then you can grapple this guy. Hey! How's that? I'm pretty happy with how that went. Hey, Humsneaky, could you go ahead and rescue? Finishing off creature. Okay, great. All right, so that one's rotting by the looks of it. So these two we get to keep and we get to eat. So, you know, the game has decided that it's going to be very generous to us and give us some goodies. I'm very happy with that. Thank you kindly. Humsneaky's going to take an insulting spree, which is not good. And then go to bed, which is good. We do have a solar flare at the moment, which is not good. And these stone beds... Shit. Well, that's a risk. That is a risk that we have to face when it comes to farming in the wintertime. Hey, let's go ahead and replace these wooden beds that are in here with, sorry, some stone beds with wooden beds so that they're more comfortable. As pointed out by No, they are much better than a stone bed. So let's go ahead and get those replaced at some point too. At the moment, we are purely, oh my giddy aunt, we're purely relying on the hearth and this here funeral pyre to do what we need to do, which is a little bit concerning. But hopefully this solar flare doesn't last for too long. Yeah, let's just keep an eye on it. Let's just keep an eye on it. Starting to get worried. There we go. All right. Whew. Righty. How else can we make this base more... well, look. As long as the bedrooms are warm, it doesn't matter what the rest of the base is because they've all got very warm clothing at the moment. Yeah? So I don't think I need to super duper worry about any more heat at this stage. I mean, shit, it's only 14 degrees in this room here, which is kind of worrying, honestly. Kind of worrying. Is it the case that I need to further insulate the base? Like, if I put another layer of stone around the whole base, will that help with our temperature? Maybe? Possibly? Do I really need to worry about that? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, here's another thing that I'm going to do. Let's go to floors. And I don't want to use steel. I just want to use, like... Let's go with, like, smooth tiles. Yeah, smooth tiles made from limestone, and anywhere that people are going to be walking, let's just fill that in, right? So that all of this attack area here that we have, where our people are going to be running to get into position, we can have that set up so that it'll be, you know, nice and quick for them to get about. And because of the desire path here, I can see that we do need to add a little bit of a pathway there so that people can get into here a little bit quicker. And if we do this, it'll help to keep the dirtiness down as well. And a lot of people do go out this way, but again, I want that to be, this is a slowdown mechanic so that incoming people have to weave their way through it. Do I want to put some chunks out here as well? Do I want to have a dumping stockpile zone with some chunks? I mean, it'll slow people down, but I do believe that chunks actually also add some cover. So maybe we don't do that. It's a shame we lost that corn, now that I look at it. Do we have any? Yeah, we've got 262 corn in stock. We're okay. Some visitors have popped by. It seems that they have a few items to trade. That's very lovely. Hello. Red salmon and Rod. Hello, Rod. Zeetwig, you're nearby. Do you want to just go and quickly pop out of the cave, say g'day, see what they've got to trade. Wow, we've got 9 packet survival meals already. That's cool. Nothing. They've got some magicite, but I don't really need to buy that. Do you guys want to buy a bunch of weapons that I'm not really planning on using? I mean, I suppose that for most of these I could smelt them down. I will definitely smelt down that silver mace. Short bow, recurve bow, recurve, peeler. Great bows are crap. They do have a wand of fire, which sounds very cool. Benefits to trained mages and fighters. Not so cool. So, well, hang on. Could Archer use that? Guess we're going to find out. All right, and then we've got some tribal wear here. Go ahead and take that. It won't be recycled. We've got some pants. We've got a Muffalo Wool Wanderer's Cloak. A cloak designed for traveling mages that provides protection against the elements. Energy cooldown. No. I don't think that... I don't think that's something we want, especially for the price. Let's ignore that. But thank you very much for the offer. And if we could haul this in, that'd be lovely too. Let's just actually press home and see if there's anything else out there, which there is not. And everyone's heading home. It's been another quiet day. But I'm pretty happy. We've got some bluebells on the way. Maybe that's too many bluebells. But we'll see. There's an eclipse, so we're not going to get any solar power for a little bit, which is already starting to impact what's going on here. Is that another different potion? It's another... Oh, I thought we had multiple mana potions. Okay, so, Wand of Fire, Archer, equip. Let's see if this is something. It most definitely is. Do you want to come out here for me? And, wait, hang on, weapons, ranged, Wand of Fire, DPS over accuracy, 5. So it's actually better than the bolt action rifle. Just barely. DPS 701, 9 damage, 13.4, whoa, that's great armor penetration. Range is okay. And it's, well, look, it's totally better accuracy than both of the other ones. Not as good as the bolt action rifle at range, but it does bomb damage. Please show me what this looks like, Archer. I would like to see this. Please attack that wall. Okay. Have we just found the best friggin' weapon that we have access to? I think we have. And we're going to find out exactly how good. We're going to go down here and attack a warg. It's wandering. It is healthy. Archer. I want to see what this can do. Oh my god. I mean, I could give it to him as a sidearm. Alright, here we go. So, let's see. First of all, the range is pretty good. I love that it just makes like a little crunch noise. That's pretty fucking good. I'm wow. Okay. Are you already finishing off the warg? Just go and finish off the warg for me. Rescue? No? Okay, so Mad Hatter's on the way down to do the finishing off. Why don't we, while you're down here, let's just do a drafted hunt. And let's just have some fun with this. Let's clear that out of the way. And, you know, just have some fun, Archer. You just attack whatever you fancy, right? There's a raccoon. This is good. We can shoot them and cook them at the same time. And it downs them. It doesn't kill them, it just downs them. Because it's just burn damage. That's pretty sick. Now, the only problem is And here's the logical downside to this fire wand, right? It is going ahead and burning them. It is going ahead and downing them. And then if we do decide, okay, well, we're going to capture someone, then essentially, because they've been burns have a very high risk of getting infected. So it may be something that we need to ponder once we've captured someone. Like if we see another mage and we use this wand, oh no, it does kill. It does kill straight up. I think it's just a bit of a chance. Is this better than the rifle? I'm going to go ahead and say that it probably is, because, well, this higher ability to knock things down, that seems like a pretty handy thing to have. Like all of these animals, with the exception of one, are getting knocked down, and this one, I guess, head. I don't know what the wound was that did it, but this is pretty spectacular. And it does seem to be... I mean, it's definitely better than the bolt-action rifle. And in the hands of a trained sniper, that's pretty good right there. That's pretty good right there. Archer, thank you so much for showing me that. And thank you all out there for tuning in to today's episode. I've enjoyed playing it, and I've enjoyed getting, oh shit, this is a problem. We're going to need to go and take out those wargs. Okay, but that can wait until next time. Friends, thank you very much for joining me. Please let me know the silliness that I've done, because I'm sure that some of the things that I've done today are pretty dumb. That's okay. You know, silly things can be fun. Thanks for watching, friends. I'll see you next time.